We've already learned how to get to Destiny, the district's online library catalog. Today, let's learn what we can do with Destiny. So the first thing we're going to do once we've bookmarked this site is scroll down to the school we're at, click on it, and then click in the upper right-hand corner, Log In. This process is the same regardless of which school you go to. Where it says username, you're going to put in your district ID number. For password, you can try putting in your district ID number again, or you can try using the traditional login you use for your computer. Now, once we're here, you notice that it will say your name here, and then there are 3 tabs with different things you can do. The first tab is the Home tab, and the purpose of technology in the schools is for instructional educational use. Therefore, this home page has links which meet those requirements. If there's a website you use, send the librarian a link so it can be included on the home page. Now let's explore what else we can do with Destiny. The third tab we're going to look at first is the My Info. This tells you what items you've checked out, if there's any fines, books that you have on hold that you're waiting for. So right now you have Libby and the class elections on hold, and the status is unapproved. That means the librarian needs to go and approve that before it will be sent from another school. There's also the ability for you to look at and create resource lists. These are public lists. If you create a resource list, you do not have to make it public. These are lists that other librarians have made public. So Melissa Frost created this list on June 18th in 2015. It's a back to school list. So if we click on it, you'll notice these are all books that have to do with going back to school in September. Okay? When you click back to resource list, you can create a list yourself. Go to the tab that says My List. Right now, there is not a list created, but you can add and create a list of your own. You can retitle it. So now that we've looked at My Info, now let's look at the catalog. Okay, now we're going to make sure it says 54 Flower City School. That will show you the books only at School 54. You can change the material type if you're only looking for electronic books, or perhaps you're only looking for sound recordings that aren't musical, or maybe just videos. We're going to leave it at any type. Our search will be for elections. So we'll type in the word election and then press keyword. This will give us all the books at School 54 related to elections. The first thing I want you to notice is there's a book here. So that means that is a actual paper book in the library. To the right, it says 1 of 1 available. So it is in the library right now. This E underneath the title, Today on Election Day, signifies that this is an ebook, which we do have in the library. You can access from the library website because it is in. If we scroll down a little bit, we see this television type symbol, and this means that it's a DVD, and yes, it is available in the library for you to borrow. So if we scroll back up to Election Madness, and we click on that, it will show us what's available about this book. So right here, it tells you that this is the summary of the book. There are 7 other copies off site. It tells you other topics you can explore related to this book, when the book was published, and any awards that this book has received. Now, if this is a book of interest to you, you can click Hold It. And as you see now, it's now available for you to come to the library and pick up. And I will have it on hold for you. So if we go back to search results, and you didn't see a title that you were looking for, you wanted perhaps maybe something more about how we elect our leaders, if you click on the library search again, and now this time let's change it from Flower City School to Rochester City School Library System. This will show you all the books relating to the topic at any library in our district. So if I type in electing our leaders, and I do a keyword search, I get this book, but that's still not something I'm interested in. The reading levels for older children, it's not something I am interested in. So if I type in election and I do a keyword search, now I have more of them. So you want your search to be specific, but not too specific, or it won't be beneficial to you. So I'm going to say that I would like the book Patriotism. So if I click on Patriotism, we don't have a copy available at our school, but I can get it from another school by just clicking on this Hold It button. And now it said the hold request for Patriotism is set for me. And the librarian, as you remember from the My Info, will now need to approve that. Election Madness is now ready for you to pick up in the library now. Now, that's one part of the catalog I want to show you. The other part of the catalog I wanted to show you was Destiny Quest. That's another way to look for books, and this will give you more books throughout the district, but it won't be specific to our school unless you make some modifications. So for election, and I click on go, you see it takes a little bit. There are 634 books. The ones that say in mean they're in at our school. Ones that say out means they're checked out. If you notice the word ask, it means we don't have it at school. It's something you're going to have to put on hold and request from a different library. If you would like to select only our school, then you have to click on location and select my school. And now here you see that there are only 24 titles, just as we found with our other search. To exit, you just click exit, and now you're right back to the original page. So that is what you can do with Destiny to request and search for books. Okay, you can also search by subject, author, title, and series. You can place your holds, and the librarian will get those books for you. So this will give you freedom to not only do it while you're in school or at the library, but you can do this at home while you're planning on a Saturday night. You can do it at any time. Remember, if you have any questions, you can always contact the librarian and she'd be more than happy to help you.